Let me tell you, if I spend 3 hours on my morning routine, I'm going to need to move in back with my parents. I'm telling you, you've got the time to do all of that and then still get to your job on time, madam. No one wakes up like that. Most of the time we wake up, we've got drool on our face. I genuinely wake up looking like I wrestled some demons in my sleep. Like it's Also, no matter how much money you have, I'm just trying to think, really? This is what you do every single day because you got a money? But did you note how she sprayed perfume onto her gown? When your gown smells like yesterday? Who's eating a croissant every day? If you are watching that and you are like, yeah, that seems about right. For who? Your stretch is like, and you have a little bit of a shake. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video, welcome back to another Deinfluencer series. I am so glad that you guys enjoyed that first video because I enjoyed making it, okay? There are so many things that I feel like we need to talk about, especially when it comes to de-influencing because, wow, right? Overconsumption and consumerism, that first one, if you haven't watched it, it's already on my channel. I'll link it somewhere here, okay? Here? I don't know. I'll link it somewhere here or I'll have the link below. But I'm starting a series and this is the second episode of the De-Influencer series. And let me tell you, today we're coming in for the morning routines, okay? We're coming in for the skincare routines. We're coming in large. Do you know what I'm saying? Because really at this point, I need somebody to walk me through this. I need somebody to hold my hand and walk me through these insane morning routines, these insane skincare routines, and tell me actually where can I purchase the time of day that these people have to do their skincare, right, and to have these insane morning routines. Now, I need to preface this video. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another video. It is me, it is Katleho. Thank you so much for being here. As always, thank you for choosing me over and over again. If this is the first time you're seeing me, my name is Katleho. I am a Johannesburg, South Africa based content creator, and I do basic content on lifestyle and a little bit of motivational stuff here and there, but grown-up content. You know what I'm saying? I like to talk about grown-up things, but I also like to be funny from time to time. So you're welcome. Be here, do your thing, watch the ads. If you like the video, then you can subscribe and join the family. As always, thank you so much for choosing me over and over again. Shall we get into the De-Influencing series, episode 2? Morning routines, skincare routines. Whew. Leave me alone with that. Leave me alone with that. All right, before we get started, I want to start us off with a really, really funny video, right? This video had me in stitches when I saw it, and I thought maybe we should share this because this is something that us content creators go through, and I want you to keep this video in the back of your mind every single time you see all the videos that I'm about to show you, because everything about content creation is camera, is angles, is moving things from one place to another. And when you see the ones that are coming up, I want you to preface this one and keep it in mind. And then tell me where these people get the time of day to actually place all of these cameras and tripods up, do the thing, then go back and then move the angle and then do the thing, and you still have time to get to work on time. I want you to think about it. But this is basically what happens when you are a content creator. This is so funny. I have to pause it because is anyone peeping the makeup? Is anyone peeping the makeup? Because you need to understand that some of these, if you don't know what to look out for, you will not notice that they have even the most minimal amount of makeup, but they've got some kind of makeup or BB cream on or CC cream on. They have something. Nobody looks this perfect. Did you notice how she was arranging her hair at the beginning? Like, yes, because it must lay, right? It must lay to the side, and then I need to sleep like I'm about to be woken up at the Princess Diaries. You know, Princess Diaries? No, that's not how life is. But she's actually, this is a parody, so it's great because she's showing us how this is, right?
What are you doing?
I'm filming my morning wake-up routine showing that I get up at 6 a.m.
First of all, you're on the wrong side of the bed. That's my side.
Yeah, but the lighting's better from this angle.
Secondly, you very rarely get up before 8 a.m, and that's being generous.
They don't know that.
Third, you don't get out of bed already looking like that.
It's the aesthetic, babe.
Okay.
Anyway, let's do it again.
I love it. This is a great example of actually what happens. You place the camera, you make sure that you're in frame, and then with these morning routines, there's different angles, right? Some of them go to the gym and then they plunked up their tripod and they do what they need to do, and then after that, some of them go and get a matcha, and then some of them go do this and they do that. And I'm just like, are you for real? Like, at which point time? And these people, seemingly, some of them are not just full-time content creators, some of them have JABs, right? You've got the time to do all of that and then still get to your job on time. Madam, please share with me what it is, or what milk of magnesia or milk from Cana are you drinking? Like, my whole chat is this waking up flawless myth. It's not a thing. No one wakes up like that. Most of the time we wake up, we've got drool on our face. We've got the Sandman having left crumbs, just golden crumbs in our eyes. Some of us even sleep in tracksuits. We don't sleep in fancy, silky pajamas every day. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. They're sleeping. Let me tell you, the bed doesn't even look like anybody slept in it. It is so smooth, so uncrumpled. If you were to see my bed, every single time I wake up, it's a joke, okay? So I really don't appreciate that waking up looking flawless myth, because it's not a thing. It's not a thing. No one wakes up looking like that, right? I genuinely wake up looking like I wrestled some demons in my sleep. Like it's it's a tragic situation, right? And some of them, I mean, kudos to them. They seem like they live very nice lives and they're luxurious. And I made it a point to pick out luxurious morning routines and then pick out what seems like a standard morning routine that would make sense to the most of us, right? Because we get to see all ends of it. The luxurious ones, thank the Lord, I haven't seen any really luxurious morning routines from South African or even African content creators. I tried, okay? I looked and I tried. I didn't see nothing. But I did see from other parts of the world, and I want us to revel in this because we need to ask questions, okay? But I did pick up some other routines, normal, what seems to make sense, morning routines that we can also have a look at. But let's start with the luxurious ones, because also, no matter how much money you have, I'm just trying to think, really? This is what you do every single day because you got a money? I don't know. But let's have a look. Let me tell you something. It's not a luxurious morning routine if here you are drinking green tea or drinking chamomile tea. If you're not having matcha, you can't sit with us. Okay? You can't sit with us. If you're not having matcha, you can't sit with us. If you are not using L'Occitane, you can't sit with us. That's what she's using in the shower. That's L'Occitane. Do you know how expensive that shower gel is? But it's glorious. I won't lie. It's glorious. I was addicted to it at some point. But it's so expensive. It's literally going to cost you your lunch for the whole entire week. Yes. For you to get that L'Occitane that's going to be finished in the next 2 weeks. You sure? Perfume on the gown. Did we notice that? I love how her skincare routine is real quick, right? We're going to get into the skincare, right? The skincare routine is real quick, like that. But did you note how she sprayed perfume onto her gown? When your gown smells like yesterday. Didn't you know that you need to spray a perfume onto your gown? The matcha. You're not going to end a luxurious morning routine without matcha. You kidding me? Come on. If you are not drinking the matcha, you can't sit with us. You're not like us. Okay.
Right.
Is that a morning routine? Getting ready to go to work, getting ready to set up your day, or is that a vacation routine? Because to me, it looks like we're on vacation. Looks like we're having a good time. Who's eating a croissant every day? Who's eating a croissant in the morning? And it's a regular thing. Who's doing that? Yeah, because we're eating oats. Yeah? Or am I not part of the luxurious culture club? I mean, me, I'm eating oats, you know. Sometimes if I get to work and somebody's got the leguinya there, they brought maguinyas, I'll have a leguinya here and there. Ah, come on, man. Let's go. Note the angles, right? She got up, right? Cool, no problem. We all kind of stretch, you know. Her stretch is, your stretch is, yes, that's your stretch. Be for real. Be for real. Your stretch is like, and you have a little bit of a shake. Luxurious people don't stretch like you. Get it together, Masabata. Jeez. And are you also noticing those products, the name brands? Yves Saint Laurent. Okay? I'm just saying. Did you notice that? 10 o'clock doing her nails. 12 o'clock in the office. 10 to 2 in the afternoon walking right back into her house. You can't sit with us. If you are watching that and you are like, yeah, that seems about right. For who? Who does it seem about right for? For who? Like, I don't get it. This crazy. I mean, they are wonderful to watch, right? Maybe even aspirational, right? You're thinking, this is the kind of life that I want to live, right? I want to be fancy schmancy like this. But right now you're not. And I think it's selling what seems like a really great lifestyle, sure, for sure. But let's be honest, who is doing this every day? Who is doing this every day? I don't get it. I don't get it, right? We have those exotic products, the expensive makeup, Yves Saint Laurent, Dior, listen, whatever, all of them, Tom Ford, all of these wonderful, wonderful products. And I'm sitting there thinking, but Bamdim, me, I finish off with Vaseline and I mind my own business. You know what I'm saying? Like my products, I just use 3 things before I leave the house, right? And they've got all these different kind of serums and moisturizers and serum for the day, serum for the night, 3 serums for the day, moisturizer, very expensive toothpaste. Okay, I get it. Also oils, right? They got an ear oil right there. They got a, man, somebody make it make sense to me. I'm sitting there thinking, I don't know, right? I don't know. If my morning looked like this every single day, took me literally 4:30 to 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the South African space, right? Most of us clock into work at 8 o'clock, right? 5:30 to 8 o'clock, right? That's 3.5 hours to get ready. Let me tell you, if I spend 3 hours on my morning routine, I'm going to need to move in back with my parents. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, I don't know what is the point, because I'm going to need assistance. I'm going to need people to be walking with me through this life thing if I'm going to be doing my morning routines like this every single day. Look, it's nice, it's aspirational, but is it realistic? It's not. But I will show you some that are a little bit more realistic. Shall we try and have a look at those? Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see. Okay, look, it seems all right. I mean, this is something that you can do if you are working from home. If you're working from home, you can pull off that kind of breakfast. But who's having that kind of breakfast every day? Unless you are making your breakfast the night before, or unless you're waking up at 4:30. Who is waking up at 4:30 every day? And I'm talking about you watching this. Are you waking up at 4:30 every day? Seems a little bit more practical, but I'm still very. Look, I love that one. First and foremost, she's South African because I identified with a lot of the products. We got Woolies in there. We got Nivea in there. Okay, Nivea. Okay. But we got Woolies in there. We've got Sasko. Did you see the Sasko bread? You know what I like about this one? Seems authentic. Seems realistic, right? She's still content creating, right? She's still pulling the angles. She's still moving her tripod here and there. But it also seems like something that is more doable for the weekend, right? Even when she started, she said, time 9 a.m. So for her to be able to do all of those things and have her breakfast before she jumped into a shower took her about an hour. That seems reasonable. Right? But there are people who do morning routines where they literally take 45 minutes to take a shower, to get your makeup on, to maybe even go to the gym. Or maybe do a little bit of a 15-minute yoga session. And then after that, to play with your dog a little bit, maybe talk to your husband and, just have little conversations about what your day is going to look like in 45 minutes. I don't know. But that seems quite realistic. as something that you can do when you're not constrained by time, right? If you are going to work, I don't think this is happening every day, right? But it's very realistic if it is a weekend morning routine. I love that one. I love that one. Another South African one. I've noticed this. People buttering their bread with the back of the spoon. Is that a thing? Girl, but we're starting off real good. I'm just asking myself, what time is it, right? We're still boiling the eggs and then we're making the smoothie. I'm loving it, but I'm asking myself, what's the time, baby girl? Okay, but let's go. Lunchtime for work. Makes sense. She takes a shower. She's got ponds, throwing her clothes on the thing. Love it. How long? Maybe an hour and a half? Open the window. Skaftin. Seems like a very realistic morning routine to me. If you ask me, seems quite realistic because in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, that seems realistic. If she's going to be leaving, like she's leaving the house now, it seems like give or take past 7 as she's leaving the house, right? It's winter. She's wearing a coat. You see, these are the things that you need to pay attention to. She's wearing a coat. It's winter time, right? So if it's that bright outside, we're looking at past 7, maybe even to 8, right? But I'm thinking what she just did, these are things you can do maybe in an hour and a half, right? Maybe if she gets up at 5:30, 6:30, 7 o'clock, she's stepping out the house to get to work at 8. You hear my chat? Seems realistic because when you look at the timestamps, when she started, it seemed dark. These are the things you need to pay attention to. When she started, it seemed dark. It makes sense. It's the wintertime in South Africa. Got you, girl. But that seems more realistic. Now, let's move on to the skincare routines. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you something. We all love our Korean skincare and we love how amazing it is. We all love our Korean skincare. We love. But I have noticed that because of this Korean skincare, this 10-step, 27-step program, okay, it's a program. Basically, you're not doing your skincare. It's a program. It's an assignment for you to get your skin ready in the morning and again in the evening. Because of the Korean skincare culture, I'm telling you, we are seeing serums on serums on serums. People are using 10, sometimes even 20 products. 10 in the morning, 20 in the evening, all because we want to get the glass skin, all because we want our skin to look good. Let me tell you something for free. Underneath this makeup, my skin looks pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie. And let me tell you, at most 5 products. Morning and night. At most 5. Sometimes it's literally 4 in the morning when I'm getting ready to go to work. So this business of me having to run marathons of skincare just to get to the other side so that I can get ready for work or go to bed is ridiculous, okay? And there's something that I came across which is actually even more insane. There's something that I came across as I was looking for these skincare videos. I came across the morning shed. Do you know about this? When you are waking up in the morning looking like something out of Michael Myers. You're looking like something out of Michael Myers, Freddy versus Jason. Let me explain something to you. You're looking horrifying. And now they're filming themselves doing the morning shed. They're removing all of this stuff so that it's diabolical. Let's watch. Do you love how she's got time for her cat? I love that. But my whole thing is, did you see how she looked before that? She had four, maybe 3, maybe 10 layers on top of her face, okay? She had the facial mask, okay? On top of that, she had a ski mask. And then on top of that, she had a balaclava. And then on top of that, she had her eye mask that she puts on to sleep with the froggy eyes. Are you kidding me? How? How are you sleeping comfortably like this? How are you sleeping comfortably? Make it make sense. Then she's going to go ahead and get into her skincare. Let's watch. Even the UV light mask, babe, every day. Okay. Of course, yes, copious. Don't forget to spray your pajamas. Please don't forget. Did you notice the copious amounts of product? Did you see that? That's diabolical. How do you sleep like you're going to war? How do you sleep like you're waiting on the apocalypse? How do you sleep like the world is coming to an end? Like, don't you worry about who's going to come into your bed in the middle, your bedroom in the middle of the night? And if you're sleeping with somebody, if you're sleeping with your partner or your sister, or you share a bed with somebody, that is frightening. Could you imagine waking up to that in the morning? Sorry, no. No, absolutely not. These morning sheds are terrifying. Let's look at this. I'm gonna need somebody to clue me in on that thing that she rubbed across her. It seems like a very massagey thing that's now made her skin pink. But that's not the point. The point is, what is that? What is that? Is this going to help with my skin? I don't know. Is it going to make my décolletage area look younger? I need somebody to tell me. Okay. What in the acupuncture suction pads are those? What in the acupuncture suction pads? Ridiculous. There is no way that this is something that seems realistic. How is this realistic? Somebody make it make sense to me, right? But let's move on to ones that do make a little bit more sense. But before I do that, I want to key you in on this girl that I came across. Her the amount of skincare that she uses, diabolical, maniacal. Like, you need to understand that for you to even have that amount of skincare, you need to ask yourself, how productive are the things that you are putting on? 10 layers of serums and moisturizers that you are putting on your face. How effective are they? 10 layers. Toner pads. Why can't we just get a toner and go, shh? My toner is a La Roche-Posay toner. It's a Cerozinc. Shh. Takes me less than 5 seconds. I'm done. Nah, bro. And it works. Right. Because what is a toner unless you have a calming toner, a milky toner, and then a cleansing toner, a brown toner, a pink toner, and then maybe a serum toner. You know what I mean? I mean, sure, yeah. So on top of your, I'm done. On top of your moisturizer, you put something else that's more like of a gel finish, and then you rub it in with your, come on, bro. To understand how effective are all those things on her skin. How effective are they being? Right? She got a serum, she got an essence serum, she got a night serum, oil serum, she's got an oil-based cleanser, she's got a water-based cleanser. We're doing this every day. Every day? You kidding me? Nah, bro. I honestly don't get. I think you are good enough to get away with using 4 or 5 products on your skin in the morning and in the evening time. You are good enough doing that. Mind you, you need to be aware of the fact that at the end of the day, you're going to have to wait for that thing to set a little bit, right? You're going to put a serum on and then wait a little bit, maybe brush your teeth in between, and then put the second one on just so that it sinks into the skin. What happens to the top layer of your epidermis, I think, when you are clogging your pores with all of that? You're clogging your pores with all of that. What happens to your epidermis? That's crazy. That's diabolical. I think we need to be cognizant of the fact that these things are unrealistic, okay? I am influencing you with this. You do not need any of this to have good skin. As a 38-year-old who is talking to you, maybe a 20-something-year-old, maybe a 30-year-old. What's happening here? Maybe whatever. I need you to know that none of this is necessary. I'm 38 and I've got great skin. And it's largely because of also what you put into your body. Drink your water, okay? Maybe have a matcha. I don't know. But it's largely because of what you put into your body as well. And you can get away with using 3 or 4 products. You're fine. Get a good serum, get a good moisturizer, maybe an eye cream, maybe a toner. You're good to go. Don't let things like this make you feel like you're not enough or you're unworthy or you need to get 10,000 products in order for your skin to look like glass. That's not how it works. If you get something that your skin agrees with, it will show you that it agrees with it. And 10 things, I don't know. Genuinely, to me, it just feels like you're trying to confuse your skin. So I'm out here de-influencing you and saying absolutely not. You hear my chat? You hear my chat? You don't have to do all of this. Very unnecessary. I'm going to leave it here. Let me know. What do you think of the morning routines and the skincare routines? The South African morning routines seemed quite sensible because in Cyril Ramaphosa's economies, okay, in President Cyril Ramaphosa's economies, anybody got time for this? Anybody got time to be spending 2 hours, 3 hours in the morning on a morning routine every day when some of us get into work at 7 o'clock in the morning? No one has time, right? Maybe the others, maybe the West can do this. But nah, bro, not in our economy. I don't know about you, wherever you are from. What time do you wake up in the morning? What is your skincare routine? How much products do you put onto your face? Do you do this morning shedding where you're putting on this and balaclavas and ski masks and all of this just so that you can, and this other one, Skims has this new one that holds in your jaw. I mean, don't fall for this. Don't fall for the hype. Don't fall for the hype. That's all I'm saying. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, and join the JK family. Thank you so much. Don't forget to watch the ads. It's so important for you guys to watch the ads for us. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next episode of the Deinfluencing series. Until then, have a good one. I'll see you soon. Mwah. Sayonara.